Nityananda, after this powerful darshan and such an amazing revelation from Swamiji, how just by contemplating on death, you can manifest wealth. Just by focusing on the first person, you can walk out of your biggest addiction. Not actually not you can walk out, the addictions will leave you, like somebody beautifully said. How was today's very, very, very powerful darshan and an amazing revelation Swamiji had given? How did you enjoy? What was your experience in today's darshan? I request all the participants to please share what your experience was. We will every one of you. We welcome you all to take a few minutes and share in the chat. How was your experience of the darshan? What Jessica has posted, it was such a beautiful healing. How did you all enjoy? All the participants, and what was your most favorite click from the satsang today? Ma Chetna Patel has posted gratitude to Swamiji, and Ma Ananda Prema Vedantini has posted, I want to so much to be learned to be in my body. My Yoga Jnana Rupini has posted deep gratitude for this powerful darshan to our first person, to our Swamiji. And Ma Venkateshananda has posted, I'm so happy of the announcement of Venkateshwara Darshan. Yes, absolutely. I know all of us are eagerly awaiting. And do stay tuned. We will be announcing the dates very, very soon. And we'll also, you all will be notified on all the social media platforms as well. So, yes, we are eagerly awaiting. And like Swamiji said, let us all prepare ourselves to receive the Venkateshwara Darshan by focusing on the process, the exact powerful cognition that Swamiji revealed by focusing on the first person. So now, with this very powerful initiation, we are going to be manifesting the power manifestation now. Swamiji has blessed all of us with the power to be able to design our own body as per our will. Today, all the participants have received the healer's initiation. If any of you had gotten the error when you had earlier signed up, if you had gotten the error and you are not able to sign up, do let us know. You can, the link is fixed right now. So you can go ahead and sign up again. All the participants, whoever missed signing up, this is only for the participants who had attended the full day program and who had attended mainly the training session where we had prepared ourselves learning the guidelines about the healer's initiation. If you had attended that session and many of you had reported saying you were not able to enter because there was some error that was showing up, it is fixed now. I request all the participants to kindly head back to that same link and please refill it now. My Susan Cylinder is saying, click, become deathless and you will become wealthy. Absolutely. Actually, Swamiji said, just focusing on how to be deathless. Not that you need to achieve deathlessness, just focusing on how you can become deathless. What is death? What is deathlessness? Just that focusing on that first person and achieving the state of deathlessness will make you wealthy. So now let us all enter into the power manifestation. So in this round, we are going to be focusing on being able to design our own body, meaning you're going to be working with pure, just sit now. You're going to be focusing on that first person and connecting to Swamiji, who's the very source of your first person. And you're going to be choosing any particular feature that you want to alter. Understand this is much different from any cosmetic surgery or procedures that you do, because here you're going to be infusing pure consciousness. This will not put you in any kind of powerlessness. It's not about, oh, I'm insecure about the way I look, so I want to change this. No. Instead, you're going to be focusing on infusing that consciousness into it so that very insecurity idea will just melt away.
You will become powerful and you'll be able to alter the way you want yourself to be. So it can be your blemishes, your acne, your scars, or sometimes even the shape of your nose, or some particular feature that you want to alter on your face. I request all of you to take a photograph of yourself of that particular place that you want to alter. I request all of you to first click the current photograph of it. Can I request all of you to please be on camera and do the power manifestation? Understand, right after the initiation, like literally Swamiji has put the initiation seed inside of you. So right now, sit and do the power manifestation. Within, especially right after the darshan, when you do, immediately the powers will start manifesting. We just receive the initiations. I request all of you, sit now. Do not get distracted into anything else. Sit and you're going to be doing the power manifestation. Choose any one feature that you want to alter and take a photograph of yourself. Like for example, you want to alter the any facial features that you want to alter. Can I request all of you to take a picture right now and please post here that you have taken the photograph. I request all the participants to do this now. Okay, I see only few of you saying you have posted you have taken the photograph. All of you please post here, confirm here once you've chosen any one facial feature that you want to alter and take a photograph of it. All of you please do it now. And all the participants who have received the Healers Initiation today, please make sure you're filling up the form in case you need the link. If you had attended the training session and you need the link where you had earlier had the error in filling it, please do let us know. We will definitely send you the link. If you already had the link, make sure you refresh it and register in that. It's too important. So only the people who have signed up will be receiving that healer's initiation and you'll be receiving the healing stick. All right. Now you're okay. I see many of you have already taken the photograph. Now listen. Focus on the first person you and the source of the very first person, Swamiji himself. Look at the mirror. Please take a mirror. It can be any mirror. Just take a mirror. Look at your own reflection in that mirror. Choose any one particular feature, that feature that you're taking the photograph of. Intensely look at the mirror and consciously visualize that this particular, like how you want that feature to look like. For example, I'll give you an example. Let's say you have some acne scars. You are looking at the mirror and intensely infusing the consciousness, like conscious energy into it. And just hold on to the will that this acne is getting faded away, or the acne scar is getting faded away. Just sit with this. If your mind is getting distracted, again, bring it back. You'll play the Mahavakya. Whenever you feel like you're not able to focus, you're not able to sit and do this properly, keep chanting Mahavakya. It will help you to intensely connect with Swamiji. And you'll be able to do the power manifestation. Can I request all of you to please hold your mirror right now? Please take your mirror and start looking at it. Use a mirror rather than your phone or anything. Do not use your phone, use a mirror.
And actually understand, when you just need to bring your awareness to that one. You don't need to do anything. Just consciously decide and focus on your first person. Just bring the focus on your first person and decide that yes, you want, like for example, you want to heal a blemish in a certain part. Just decide, I want to heal the blemish here and bring that awareness on the first person. Just sit, connect to Swamiji. As you chant the Mahavakya, you will actually experience the energy, like you will experience the Kundalini Shakti gushing to that part of the body and fixing it. You will be able to actually experience it. sit for a few minutes. Please chant the Mahavakya. All of you start. Connect to Swamiji. Intensely bring that space of oneness within you.
Intensely look at your reflection, that very feature that you want to alter, and chant the Mahavakya. Understand, really Swamiji is manifesting to you right now. You have just received such an extraordinary darshan.
Just sit, connect to Swamiji and just chant the Mahavakya. You will see just through your conscious will, with your decision, how intensely Swamiji will radiate. Immediately you will start experiencing the whole thing happening inside of you. The moment you experience, you come to that conscious decision, right? You will actually see how the whole experience will, the whole Kundalini Shakti will actually gush through you immediately and will start manifesting.
Chant the Mahavakya. I request all the participants, please continue to chant the Mahavakya. Intensely look at your reflection at that particular facial feature alone. Really, you will start seeing the difference now. Don't worry about the results if any thought that is coming. Again, drop it at Swamiji's feet. Surrender it to Swamiji. Remember, Swamiji, the very source of your first person. Looking back again, sit focusing on the source of you, the very first person. Bring your focus to that first person. Sit now. Intensely look at the reflection. Keep doing this process. Just intensely look. You don't need anything else. The initiation Swamiji is already given. Just with the will, the intention of how you want that particular feature to be. Open your eyes, open all your three eyes and intensely look at yourself. Do not worry about the result. Just do the process Swamiji is manifesting through you right now. Very good. Continuously look intensely through your third eye. Chant the Mahavakya.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Continue to chant the Mahavakya intensely. Swamiji is manifesting through each one of you right now. Look at the reflection with all your three eyes. Look at that particular feature. Now, please relax. Please relax. Verify. Take another photograph. Do not move. Just take another photograph of how that current feature is. For example, if you are working on your acne scars, just take a photograph of that acne scar right now. Please take another photograph now. Have all of you taken? If you've taken the second photograph, please show me a thumbs up like this on the screen. Please show me a thumbs up on the screen if you've taken another photograph. Okay, good. I see many of you showing thumbs up. Now, I request all of you, compare the first picture that we took and now the second picture you took. Keep it side by side and compare. Now you will see how all of you have manifested. Understand, we only spent a few minutes. See within this few minutes, what is the shift you're already seeing? And I request all of you to post what is the difference you're seeing. Ma Anuradha, you can actually get your daughter also and get her to sit with you. She also can sit and manifest. Other people, please post in the chat. What is the difference you're seeing? Definitely, you will see a difference. Please post what is the difference you're seeing. Compare and post here, and please post how many of you have manifested. And I request all of you to continue this process. Kindly do not stop. You're going to continue this process and keep playing with it. It will really, really work. No, Ma Harlin, you should take both 2 photographs. You should take. That's why I told first one photograph and now second photograph also you should take. Do not have self-doubt. None of you, please do not encourage any kind of self-doubt. Sit, Swamiji will manifest through you. All right. This is time now. We're going to be moving on to the next session. Now, the session we're going to be entering into, Swamiji is going to be revealing to us the right methodology, the right way how we need to detox. Let's listen to the revelation now from Swamiji. You guys can continue doing the power manifestation. Just keep playing with that power as you listen.
Next, what is the best food? I thoroughly studied with the grace of Paramashiva, a thorough study. The best food is all the things your body has already collected, processed and stored inside you. Whether the fat or anything your body has already stored inside you. is the best food for your body. It means if you want to become healthy and live long, allow body to eat all the things it has already procured and stored inside. Stop dumping too much food from outside. Allow body to eat itself. See, if you store too much grains and don't use it, rats can come, so many things can happen and it can become poison. Same way, the fat, undigested food, many things which is stored inside you, if you don't eat them, if you don't use them up, or if you don't flush them out, they can become poison. Best thing, allow your body to eat itself. Everything it has collected, accumulated and kept inside, and whatever it cannot eat, digest, make it as part of itself, let it send it out, let it flush it out. The most powerful, important, best food for your body is what your body has already accumulated and stored inside. At least 2 days every week, allow your body to eat itself. Lankanam parama aushadam. Fasting is the greatest medicine. Lankanam parama aushadam. Allow your body to eat itself. If you just stop eating 2 days a week, maybe you can take it like 1 day for Paramashiva, 1 day for Guru. That's it. Just 2 days in a week. Stop eating. Then your body will start eating itself. And if you just juice, drink herbs, herbal teas and juices, there are even herbal coffees, herbs added hot chocolates, you can drink any of that. It will not only eat itself, whatever the body feels it can't eat or digest, it will just flush all of that out. I tell you, the best food for your body, for healthy long life is whatever is collected and stored inside your body by your body. Allow your body to eat that. Lankanam parama aushadam. Whether your problems are as simple as migraine, some knee pain, small back pain, or as difficult and complicated situation as cancers. Any level, any problem, any disease, I tell you, Langanam parama aushadam. Like ahimsa paramo dharmaha. Among the dharma, ahimsa is the parama dharma. Among the medicines, fasting, langanam is parama aushada.
Now understand the next truth. The digestion system you are having physically is the most beautiful, most complex, most wonderful, greatest, most powerful digestion system in the whole universe, not just comparing with all the animals and other species, because only the human digestion system, the digestion system you are having in the human body is capable of digesting your muscle memory, biomemory, karmas. Listen. The food inside your stomach can be considered as a physical karma. Memories in your muscle memory based on your habits, patterns, that can be called as muscle memory. Memories in your biomemory, which forms your obsessive compulsive reactionary patterns. Your compulsory reactionary behavior, which is deeper than your day-to-day habits, that is called biomemory. Now, I thought fasting will help the body. How can that clear certain karma? And when I asked this question, and Isaki Swami slowly tried to explain, he used to speak very mild voice and only few words. And he said very beautifully. See how that radio works? That sound waves are there. The radio receives that waves and sings or makes the voice, volume, noise, whatever it is. If we stop the radio, it's not that the sound waves disappear, but that radio stops receiving and making the noise, making the sound. Same way, when you do fasting, the biomemory, muscle memory which is inside you, which attracts karmas and makes those karmas manifest ill effects, bad things in your life, that gets stopped, disconnected. Now understand this principle which I am trying to explain. You have amazing digestion system. Even if you are fat, even if you are medically diagnosed with digestion problems, your digestion system is amazing. Don't worry. Your quality to digest is more than enough. Even if you are not able to digest large quantities, to digest your karma. Let me repeat. Your quality, ability to digest is enough to digest your biomemories and muscle memories, even if you are not able to digest large quantity of food in your stomach. See, when you are not able to digest large quantity of food, that is when you become fat and obese, all the other sicknesses, diseases related to digestion starts, your health deteriorates. Even that kind of a body is capable of digesting your biomemories and muscle. I am telling you. Make these simple things, make one meal a day as a life. That also keep everything ready. The smell, hot food, fresh food. And naturally all the patterns, parasites, everything will be triggered inside you. You'll be already hungry and the smell of the food, but you can't eat because you have to do the puja now. Once you keep everything ready. The delayed gratification. So after the puja, if you eat, you will eat exactly what you need, how much you need. The whole process of eating will not tire you. It will I'll give you one example. If you start taking haritaki powder, kadka pudi, haritaki powder, don't think it will only cleanse your intestine and it will only work as a laxative and you will become healthy. It's only a small effect of haritaki powder. Every night, if you take haritaki powder, not just it will bring you health, it will remove all the parasites from your muscle memory, intestine. When the parasites are removed, suddenly many of the addictive patterns will lose power over you. Just by haritaki powder, I have de-addicted so many people from smoking, alcohol, multiple drug addictions. Just by Triphala Churnam, the Triphala, I have de-addicted many people from hunger patterns, anger patterns, the craving for junk food. Craving for junk food is nothing but craving for poison, slow poison. Knowing it is a poison, knowing it will disturb your health, knowing it is going to disturb your health. I tell you, betel leaf and betel nut can be a powerful de-addicting herb. People try to tell, oh, betel leaf and betel nut is addictive. No. Cigarette is addictive. Alcohol is addictive because they destroy your health. Betel leaf and betel nut never destroys your health. Don't add any items like lahiri or the other drug type of items. No. Simple betel leaf, betel nut, is highly healthy. It is actually de-addicting substance. Listen. Food should be nourishing, tasty, making you healthy. Nourishing means you should feel fresh after eating. Tasty. You should feel very pleasant while you are eating and after eating. Healthy. It should keep you health for a long time. Listen. These are the definitions of Ayurveda. Don't eat which is not nourishing after eating. If you feel tired, giddy, don't eat that food. Same way, don't eat which is not tasty. Because you will not continue the diet if it is not tasty. It should be nourishing, tasty. It should keep you healthy for a long time. Long-term healthy. Betel leaf, betel nut and all will fall in this category. Nourishing, tasty, keeps you long time healthy. Listen. De-addict yourself. From all the sense-based addictions. I'll give you a very simple tip. Drumstick juice and Tooduvalai juice. These two will make men, women both very strong physically. You will get out of porn addiction. Understand? Men, women, both. Whoever has pornography addiction, take these two juices. Drumstick leaves, Moringa leaf. Moringa leaf juice and Tooduvalai juice. These two makes you highly potent and highly strong. Understand? Don't try to understand. Don't try to be brainwashed by the modern introduction ideas about sex. Listen. Almost all of you in the modern world, you got the introduction about sex from pornography industry, pornography and soft pornography industry. They introduce about sex to you only to make you as their customer. Not for you to have a healthy sex life. Hinduism is interested in your healthy sex life. Neither it addicts you using sex, nor it gives you wrong introduction about sex. It gives you enlightening ideas about sex. A person with high potency and stamina will not be addicted to pornography. Listen. These two, Moringa leaf juice, Tooduvalai juice, can absolutely de-addict you from all porn addictions. Soon I'll speak, at least for selected group, detailed understanding about the Hindu biology. Those revelations need to be told to the world because world needs to have right knowledge from Paramashiva himself directly.
Listen, I am uttering two important sacred secrets. Please come to the space of listening. Two important sacred secrets. First, your body does not need the quantity of the food you take in. It is not just physical need. This is the first statement. Second, your body does not even need food to live. Understand? First statement I am making, your body does not need the amount of food you take in, because the food is not just physical requirement. Most of the time with the food pattern, hundreds of other things are associated. Hundreds and hundreds of other things are associated. When you understand that and complete with all those patterns, actually to be successful in the Nirahari lifestyle, you have to complete with all the patterns related to food. The first three levels of Nirahara Samyama, level 1, level 2, level 3, you have to complete with all the root patterns and patterns related to food. Yes. Now you have so many doubts. What is this? Medical science says without food we will die. Have you proved? Yes, I have proved medical science is wrong. I have thousands of my disciples living with simple juices, few living just on water and air. If you see them, you won't find them very thin, skinny and all. They are good sized people. May not be obese, but good sized people. Will look very healthy. Proved with enough of scientific studies. I have proved enough. Now all you need to do, just listen. All you need to do is just try it once. Nirahara Samyama is not fasting. I wanted to make it clear. Usually people fast to feast. When you start the fasting, you will be counting number of hours when you are going to end it and start feasting. Nirahara Samyama is not fasting. It is awakening, rekindling the power of your biomemory to produce energy and food directly from air and water and space. Listen. It is to produce energy directly from the space. I tell you. If you do this Kriya, Nirahara Samyama Kriya, which I'll be teaching on July 1st in the Nitya Satsang, your bio-memory will be awakened to produce the food directly from space. As I said, so many people got healed of so many diseases from this Kriya and through this Nirahara. Slowly, training your bio-memory to produce the energy directly from the space and liberating you from all the patterns you created about food and food itself. That is the purpose of Nirahara Samyama, and it is possible. It is possible. Your bio-memory, once awakened, will do so much good which you can't imagine. I am not giving you false promises. I am just giving you possibility. When you enter into the space of Nirahara, not only you go beyond food, suddenly your consciousness raises to the next level. Your consciousness raises to the next level, completely to the next level. Nirahara Samyama will undoubtedly prove your own higher possibility for you. I tell you, if you want to practice Shraddha, authenticity, gain confidence, first thing, hit at the root pattern of food. Hit at the root pattern of food. When you hit at the pattern of food, you will gain confidence about your authenticity. You will gain confidence that you can be authentic. You can do something which others are afraid of doing. You can do something which even you are afraid of doing. Nirahara Samyama is one of the most powerful technique, most powerful process.
See, you need a strong, powerful vessel to do the alchemy process with mercury. Enlightenment is just like alchemy process with mercury. First, you need to have a stone vessel in which the mercury need to be poured, and the energizing process should happen inside the stone vessel so that the molecules of mercury is broken through the energy and reassembled as a solid molecules. It's a whole alchemy process. But the vessel should be strong stone, granite vessel. Same way, the body should be built with hunger and Rananir balancing. I am not saying don't give vitamins, minerals, all needed. Give all of that. But stop dumping junk food on the system. Your body will become a powerful vessel where the spiritual alchemy process can happen. Yajnavalkya Smriti says beautifully, the best detox, Kala, Agni, Karma, Mrit, Vayu, Mano, Jnanam, Tapo, Jalam, Paschatapaha, Niraharaha,
Sarve Ami Tuttihetabaha. Nirahara is the last but most powerful detox. Work on the body. Work on your body intensely by more and more nirahara. Keep yourself hungry. Whole day you should feel the fire of hunger. All my most healthy kids are kids who learned the methodology of keeping themselves hungry. These few kids whom I named, I have always seen, even if there's a large quantity of food, they will not touch. They know how to balance themselves. I tell you how the blacksmith puts the iron in the heat and then puts it in the cold to strengthen. Same way, if you put your body in hunger and then the detox herbal juices like neem, castor oil, haritaki powder, actually just with castor oil, haritaki powder, neem juice, adimaduram, these few herbs, I can live without food for more than 3 months. Comfortably. I can just sit happily, comfortably, without food for 3 months, just with these few herbs. At least for 2 days, you should be able to do this. If you can tune your body, the yoga will start happening in your body, in your system. Listen to this instruction very carefully. This is very important instruction, good for your day-to-day practice. It's a practical tip. If you take a lot of tamarind in your diet, you will develop a stomach where no wrong fermentation happens. That's exact word used. புளி ஊத்த ஊத்த உள்ள புளிக்காத வயிறு ஆகுமப்பா. Means your liver will function perfectly. All the detoxification will happen. Your liver is the real detoxifier. Your liver detoxes your system. The detox of the liver happens. Your liver starts getting very active. Liver's independent intelligence can be awakened by tamarind is the greatest purifier, especially it detoxes your liver. You see, the liver, when its independent intelligence is awakened, it cleanses all the parasites sitting in the stomach and in liver. And also the tamarind, rice and tamarind food, tamarind intake will help you to detox and de-addict yourself from many of the addictions. He said, புளி ஊத்த புளிக்காத வயிறு ஆகும், தண்ணி ஊத்த தண்ணி கட்டாத வயிறு ஆகும். If you take a lot of tamarind intake, your stomach will become very pure, where there is no fermentation happens. And if you take a lot of water, drink a lot of water as much as you can, the body will become so pure, there won't be water restoration. There won't be the bad effects of water restoration. Please understand. If too much water is stored in your system, that leads to a lot of side effects. Weight and too much mucus, many side effects. Water retention. Water retention causes many problems. My guru has told me, take a lot of water, the water retention problem will be solved. This is surprising. Actually, both are looking very paradoxical, but very important instructions. I followed my whole life and it has helped me a lot. I tell you, simplest, easiest, most beautiful way of cleansing the parasites from your muscle memory is Haritaki. Don't underestimate the power of Haritaki and Triphala. Sukku Melaga Tippili, Haritaki, Ashwagandha. These are all not just stomach cleansing. It cleanses the parasites sitting inside your muscle memory, triggering you to get addicted to certain food or behavior or certain habits. I tell you, do not equate Haritaki for laxatives. People tell me, oh, Swamiji is telling me to take Haritaki to cleanse my stomach and relieve me from this indigestion problems or constipation problems. So I can just take any laxative. No. No laxative can flush out your muscle memory from all the parasites sitting in the muscle memory. I can give you 100 examples. If you take ordinary laxatives, the chemical-based pharmaceutical company laxatives, you may have constipation cleared. You may have your stomach cleansed. But if you take Haritaki, not only your constipation will be cleansed, you will be healed. All the parasites sitting inside you and triggering the addiction memories. You being forcibly made to drink alcohol, made to smoke marijuana, made to eat non-vegetarian food. All those parasites which are sitting inside you and driving you, triggering you, forcing you to abuse yourself, destroy yourself, those parasites leave your system.
You get detoxed from those parasites. That is why I am telling you, anyone who takes Haritaki, Tripala Surna every day, Haritaki and Tripala Surna every day, without even you putting any special effort, sometimes without even you remembering, you forget multiple addictions you had. Tiredness is an addiction. It will just disappear if you start using Haritaki powder. Please listen. Multi-level sufferings caused in your life due to addictions will disappear. Almost all physical disorders and diseases are due to the parasites sitting inside your muscle memory. Detoxing your muscle memory literally transforms your life to royal life. If you want to become king, all you need is take Haritaki and Tripala Surna every day. Because you will not be addicted to any self-destructive behaviors. I am just extremely life positive, pro-life, and I want you to get enlightened. That's it. I am extremely life positive, pro-life. I just want you to get enlightened. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Simple, sheer, straightforward truth.
Everybody has to take 1 full teaspoon Haritaki powder. If you can't swallow that, take the Haritaki tablets. It's available in the form of tablets. Tablet means 5 tablets. Powder is best. Why? You know, the gums also will be healed. If you have the bleeding, anything in the gums, it will be immediately healed and strengthened. A mouth smell will go away. Nothing like this. See, just put the powder and put the water, little warm water. If you put, whole mouth will feel very sweet. Come on. You can't miss the Haritaki powder. If you don't, see, understand, Haritaki powder increases the oxygen level in your body 300% and cleanses the whole system. Only with Haritaki powder you can understand whatever I am talking. If there is a heaviness or a constipation in the stomach, which is a usual status of all human beings, such a subtle concepts which I am talking, you will not realize, you will not listen, you will not understand. Half of the time you will be switched off.
Listen intensely. I was telling yesterday, use Haritaki powder to brush your teeth. 90% of your problems will be solved. You will become rich actually. Anybody wants wealth, I give you guarantee. Use Haritaki powder and brush every day morning. So much of pitta will go out. The time you are concentrated, centered on your goal every day will increase 3 times more. Understand? Number of times you remember your goal and align yourself to your goal, and the time you feel oneness with your goal and centered on your goal will increase 3 times more if the pitta in your body is balanced. It's a simple technique. Having Haritaki powder in your restroom and brushing every morning with Haritaki powder will make you rich. Understand? It will also make you beautiful, because when the pitta leaves the system, the skin will start shining, which can never come by fair and lovely. Understand? Listen carefully. The color attracts only the superficial eyes. The shining attracts very being. You will develop that shining. We call it tejas. A normal eye does not recognize tejas, but third eye recognizes it. Balancing pitta increases the level of tejas in your system. Tiredness is not deprival of sleep, it is deprival of psychological pitta mayakkam. Listen. You always keep yourself in certain kind of a delusory, unconnected, random, unattended thinking. Listen. That space of enjoying that random, unattended thinking is enjoying delusion. You all think that that is very cute and cool. Ooh. But that is the source of lot of tiredness. And if you don't spend time with that, you feel something is deprived, taken away from you. Many times you imagine tiredness when you are deprived of your stupido thinking. Means if you are not given a time and chance for diving in your delusion, you imagine you are tired. Understand? Actually, diving in the delusion only makes you tired. Entertaining the delusion makes you tired. Brushing the teeth with Haritaki powder and vomiting all the pitta, taking out all the pitta, cleaning up all the pitta, makes your whole day alive, bright, fresh. Not only the quality of the sleep increases, the quantity of the hour you roll on the bed decreases. And the idea of tiredness disappears. Idea of boredom disappears. If you eat once, you should go for 2, at least twice a day. That is what is the healthy body's flow. உண்ணுங்கால் நீர் கருக்கி மோர் பெருக்கி. When you eat, the water should be boiled water. Buttermilk should be diluted buttermilk. And the ghee should be completely melted and hot ghee. If your lifestyle is this, not only you will not have any disease, even the people who follow you, remember you, who imitate your lifestyle will not have disease. So this is from Therayar Sittar Padalgal, 1502nd verse. I have one more song from what I heard from my gurus. I am giving you, and I'll give you the interpretation also. Means the meaning. ஆறு திங்கட் கொருதடவை மனமருந்தயில்வோம் அடர் நான்கு மதிக்கொருக்கார் வேதியுரை நுகர்வோம் தேறு மதியொன்றரைக்கோர் தரநசியம் பெறுவோன் திங்களரைக்கிரண்டு தரஞ்சவளவிருப்புருவோம் வீறு சதுர் நாட்கொரு கானை முழுக்கை தவிரோம் விழிகளுக் கஞ்சன 3 நாட்களுக்கொரு காலிடுவோம் 100 கந்தம் புட்பமிவை நடுநிசியின் முகரோம் நமனார்க்கு இங்கேது கவை நாமிருக்கும் இடத்தே. Means, once in 6 months, take the medicine which makes you vomit. Means cleaning the upper intestine through that vomiting as a technique. Once in 4 months, cleaning like a haritaki, which cleanses your body, laxatives, the Ayurvedic laxatives. And once in 1.5 months, clean the nostril to clear the kapha completely. Once in a week, clean the body hair and allow the body to inhale, breathe fully. Once in 4 days, have oil bath. Once in every 3 days, have Jnananjana for the eyes. Never keep powerful smells, flowers or perfume in your bedroom during the sleep. During the sleep, don't keep high smelling perfumes or the flowers. Your nostril should not be loaded during the late night sleep. And just by living all this, you will see the life where the yama, untimely death, never comes in your life. Never comes to your life. Listen. These revelations are basically to create conscious stamina, not just ordinary health, conscious stamina, which makes your body to manifest conscious sovereignty. If I am going to open it for you, how much it takes for you to open your two eyes? So that much only it takes. If you are going to open it on your own, I do not know how long it will take. Whether it will open at all or not, even that I don't know. But if you are going to ask me to open it, I'll tell you, I need time. Only how much time you take to open your two eyes. Actually, whether you are a kid or adult, opening your third eye takes only a second for me. The problem with adults is you have calcified your third eye so much. Little time is required only to remove that calcification, nothing else. Only to remove the calcification, it takes little time, nothing else. Actually, when your third eye opens, your whole face radiates something called grace. I'll strongly recommend these 2-3 small activities. Every night have Aritaki powder, half teaspoon. So that cleanses all the fluoride calcification in your third eye. And before going to bed, take little turmeric or kumkum. Apply it mix it in water like a paste, nicely rub. See, fluoride and turmeric both have a quality of penetrating your body through skin. Fluoride goes and calcifies, turmeric goes and decalcifies. In those days, in Hinduism, women used to apply turmeric in their face in the night time and early morning. In those days, women used to apply. I have seen my mother and all, she will rub in stone. In the bathrooms, there will be a small stone. On that, the turmeric will be there, like this big seed. And they will rub that. Night time they will apply once, and early morning when they take bath they will apply once. It removes all the calcification, either by your water or by food. The calcification settles, will be removed. You will have very bright awakened third eye. I strongly recommend, even for men, in the night time, who is going to see you? Who is going to see you in the night time? So, even men can apply on the forehead. Not just applying, you have to rub. So, it penetrates through the skin and decalcifies. These few things will really help when I awaken your third eye to keep it awakened. If the calcification is removed, keeping it highly active will be easy if you clean up your forehead with a organic. Please go for organic turmeric and organic kumkum. Kumkum is nothing but processed turmeric. You can use even kumkum, no problem. Anyone is okay. Turmeric or kumkum, even men, it will really help to clean your third eye and decalcify the calcification. During every process, the whole body, this region, so much goes on. That is what. No, it can be given any title, but something is going on. How many of you feel that? Good number, good. It is actually good. You don't have to worry about it.
even the feeling suffocation and all, lot of stress and everything, you will suppress it and keep it inside. Fear, powerlessness, all that. You understand? Now all that getting out of the system. Stress. Shoulder pain is nothing but the feeling whole life is too much responsibility. It is not just arms, if you feel life is too heavy responsibility, that pattern gets recorded in shoulder only. Not now. Even if you are regularly going to office, morning 9 o'clock go and sit in the office. By 10 o'clock you would have taken some 25 decision. Nothing more than 25 decision. In 1 hour you will have shoulder pain. How many of you experienced it? In 1 hour if you take 25 decisions, you will have shoulder pain. Because that stress of decision making and life is heavy is recorded in shoulder only. That pattern is recorded in shoulder. Migraine. Migraine is usually unable to even handle one thought current. Feeling that you are too much, I can say that even you are not clear about how your patterns and habits and desires, choices will be in the future. So feeling that you yourself are heavy for you. Actually, I am doing this work of translating that same book. It's going on. Very soon you guys will find I have given an elaborate equivalent of modern day diseases, and I have also given even some of the, each one of these thought currents reduces the certain prana, which directly reduces that vital organ's action. Accident itself, I may not attribute it to any pain pattern and all that. The after response, that I will attribute it to the pain patterns you carry.
Okay.
Did you get initiated in the Nadapanta? No. That big hole is, there is a tradition in India, a yogi tradition, they will have this big hole in the ears. Okay. And how come that both symbols are matching? That moon you have, they will have one moon, you are having three, that moon, but they will not have here, they will have here. The moon and this, that's why I was thinking that you are initiated in the tradition. Okay. Did any of your friends suggest this too? Okay. Then that friend is initiated in Nata Parambara. Because these two are closely associated to same sampradaya, same tradition. This big hole and this moon tattoo. Not here, they will actually have here. These two are associated to followers of Shiva. There is one tradition of followers of Shiva. They are called Nata Sampradaya. They are popular in Kashi and Madhya Pradesh. That Sampradaya has this. That's what, Nata Sampradaya. Maharashtra also has it. Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra is actually same zone. Marathi, same zone. They will wear the big thing. How many of you guys have seen it? It's actually made out of one bone. One bone, this bone. This bone they will drill and put it. This hip bone. The big bone is there. Na? So out of that they will make the ring kind, and put the hole and lock it. They are the Nata yogis, Nata Panta, Nata Sampradaya. In Karnataka there is a mutt called Chunchanagiri mutt. They belong to the Nata Sampradaya, but those Swamis don't wear this. They belong to the same Sampradaya. That's why I am surprised. Both symbol how come from same Sampradaya? That is related to feeling enough physical love is not given. Whether mother not giving the traditional way of breastfeeding, or after growing up feeling not attended by the spouse, those kind of a, I don't want to use the word sexual suppression, I can say that feeling insufficient about the physical touch or the physical love. In India we pronounce the letters in, see, especially the language, my mother tongue, writing and speaking will be same. There is no too different. The when you write, you can just read. When for reading, you don't need a special other any input. See, in English, you can read the cat as sat and cat both. In Tamil, that problem doesn't exist. So, for Tamilians, it is always little, you need to catch up with the other languages. I can say in all Indian languages, as you said, I know only one or two. So, Bengali also, as you said, it's same. Bengali same, Devanagari script same. That's what Devanagari script is the script for around 70 languages. Devanagari is the script. Hindi, Sanskrit, for 70 language, Devanagari we use as a script. There are even Gujarati in some zone they didn't use Devanagari script. No. See, now the Gujarati letters are little developed from Devanagari, but some zones in Gujarat they were using Devanagari script for quite a long time for Gujarati, because some of the palm leaves I got. Language is Gujarati, script is Devanagari. Constipation is unable to digest the ovaries. Confusion.
Okay.
See, in our website that 100 kriyas are there, 108 kriyas. In that I have just given 2-line, 3-line introduction. Read. Now I am giving an elaborate original verse from Gheranda Samhita and Hatha Yoga Pratipika and connecting with the modern day diseases. But if you pick up and read this, you will have a rough idea, the initial level idea. There is a book called Gheranda Samhita and Kumbhaka Bhatati and Hatha Yoga Pratipika. All these books talk elaborately about the disease and mental pattern and connection between them. Now we are translating the whole thing into English. It's going on. Understand, I wanted to tell you a fundamental truth. I am not claiming anything. I don't claim. With all my integrity, I can stand in front of Kalabhairava. With all my integrity, I can tell you, in Hindu tradition, we achieved immortality. No mincing words, no second layer, third layer meaning. No, when I say immortality, what do you understand based on Oxford Dictionary? Means you will be living with your body beyond time. I am talking about that immortality, not like, oh, your consciousness will be there forever in the peace. No. I am not talking the metaphorical immortality. No. I am talking about physical, what you perceive as you, even though you are confused. Even in your delusion, what you associate as you, that component, the matter, the bone, flesh, blood, muscles, which you are operating, with which you perceive, you enjoy, senses, pleasures, relationships, concepts, ideas. This body, in Hindu tradition, we achieved immortality. Understand, we are not commercialized.
We did not work on making that available irrespective of any psychological commitment from the human beings. No, understand? We have not commercialized. That does not mean the science was not discovered. These are internal organ. Intra-organ is walk, Anandaganda, Anahata, Mooladhara, Anya, third eye, Sahasrara. Please understand, intra-organs exist, operate under clear, accepted, common principles, much more predictable than the internal organs' activities. Let me repeat once more. The predictability word I am using to include diagnosis, caring, curing, healing, attending, all these put together, I am using one word, predictability. With the lungs, like a diagnosis of the problem, ability to care, ability to cure, ability to heal, ability to protect, all this with some medicine or surgery or with whatever, the whole thing, I call it predictability. Means it functions in certain logic. Intra-organ, like Ananda Gandha, Anahata Chakra, 112 minor chakras and 14 major chakras, and Ananda Gandha, the master key, all these chakras function a precisely defined logic, and their predictability is much more sharper than the internal organs like lungs, heart, kidney, brain. For various reasons, the science was not practiced widely. That does not mean science did not exist. Internal organs were treated with herbs. Intra-organs were treated with understanding. Immortality is possible. Two angles. One, the internal organs need to be maintained by the external support of chemicals, herbs. I should not use the word chemicals, I should use the word herbs maybe. The naturally available herbs. Intra-organs need to be supported by the strongly cultivated cosmic understandings. And again I am reminding you about the result. I am not talking about the way the consciousness is immortal. I am not talking about the Amritatva of Vedanta. I am talking about the Amaratva of Agama. Understand? I am not talking about the Amritatva of Vedanta. Oh, you are God. You are always God. You will always be God. No. Now, I am not disrespecting that, But here, when I claim immortality, I am not talking that language. I am talking about immortalizing the hand, the leg, face and the body, physical body with which you are associating yourself and enjoying the life. So once more, I am explaining the fundamentals. The internal organs need to be attended with herbs and intra-organs need to be attended with cosmic principles and understandings. Please listen. Our masters have gone a step further. They try to make things as easy and simple as possible for you. They know if they tell bring integrity to keep the walk pure, bring awareness to keep the third eye alive, immediately you will bring all problems. My wife is not behaving properly, that is why I have to lie. My husband is cheating on me, that is why I am not able to all the time happy, peaceful. You will bring every possible reason why it is not possible. So that is why the science of Aushadha, understand? Converting matter into energy or energy into matter forms the foundation of the principle of Aushadha. Let me explain more precisely. Your various glands. There are certain glands in your system responsible for release of male hormone or female hormone. You don't need any extra chemical from outside. Just a thought current can trigger that gland and hormone can be just pushed or injected into your system. Same principle, understand? Certain thought current can be converted, put inside matter, can be sent in your body either through applying on the skin or orally. That can generate the thought current into your intra-organs and keep your intra-organs active, in turn keep your internal organs active, in turn keep you immortal. I'll give you the essence, few lines I wanted to utter. 1. Immortality is possible. Second, all the side effects of the immortality like anti-aging, expanding the lifespan, all the side effects and after effects, the connected products are all possible. Our Hindu rishis have cracked the code of the problem. Not only they cracked the code of the problem, they developed the software powerful enough to give the result. And next, it is 2-part, internal organ, intra-organ. And the internal organ is supposed to be done by the herbs. The intra-organ is supposed to be maintained by Aushadha. I should, because there is no English word, I'll create a new word, energy medicine. Where, as per the Shastra Pramana, without deviating, the precise thought currents are infused into certain herbs and processed, which has the power to infuse the same thought current in your intra-organ when it is taken in either by through the skin or orally, whatever the prescribed method.
The signs of healthy long living and the signs of immortality. Not only reality, it is easy, listen. Just simple dietary change. Some of the diets you need to change. The way you eat, the things you eat, you just need to change. And if we can detox you, if the parasites and microbes sitting inside your body and triggering you, if they can be removed from your system, diet is such a simple, easy lifestyle. Listen. It is not that you are really incapable of becoming immortal, but the parasites sitting inside you, microbes sitting inside you, they trigger all kinds of stupid addictive patterns. Addictive patterns, and those patterns does not allow you to systematically evolve your body. It is like a internal imploding mechanism you carry inside your gut and inside your brain.
Your unquestioned enemies, the enemies you entertain in your perception just because you never questioned them. You have 100-acre land, 200 tenants are sitting, not that there is any agreement between you and your tenants, because you never questioned them, they are living there. Even if you just go for a survey and ask them, hey, this is my land, they will just like vacate and they may even run away, disappear. They will never even look at your face. How many of you feel in your life you have many of your perceived enemies who are there just because you did not question them, just because you never looked into them? See, I am not even talking about the enemies with whom you are fighting. I am talking only about the enemies you are entertaining who are there in your life because you never questioned. Your purpose of life and your perception, you have not achieved your purpose already and you need to work towards it. These three. Criminal cognitions, listen. Listen to the word I am using, criminal cognitions. Reduces, converts your kala to your time. Aligning many of the fundamental understandings with the first principle of life. The first principle of life is oneness. using the first principle oneness. When the problems and questions are handled, conversion of your kala into time is drastically reduced. Understand? Depth of personality means your ability to handle all the fundamental questions of life with oneness in the source itself. In the source itself, if you handle many of your questions, your kala will not be reduced to time. Your inner space will reside more and more in kala. It will not go through the fears and greeds of time. All fear and all greed is your ability to understand whether you have less time or more time. That's all. All your fears, when you feel you don't have enough time, and all your greed is when you perceive you don't have enough time to enjoy, achieve what you want. This one understanding of time releases you from all fear and greed. If you know, you can just make any amount of time from kala. Kala is like a cotton, huge raw material. Cotton is available for you to make any amount of thread, time. Time is like a thread. Kala is like a cotton. Kala is the time of your life. Time is kala of your perceived reality. Listen. If you know you can make years out of your inner space, that's what I call Ichcha Mrityu. Bhishma was given a boon of Ichcha Mrityu. You can die when you want. If you don't want, you don't need to. Means he was given a boon to make any amount of time, number of years, out of his inner space, kala.
Yage naike amritatva manasuhu. It's only by tyaga, immortality, amritatva, the nectarian space is achieved. Listen. Any fear you have is nothing but the fear of tyaga. Build the fire of tyaga. Nothing can frighten you in the universe, and you will become immortal. Understand? Building the fire of tyaga makes you feel life is already too much blessing. Tyaga. Tyaga. I tell you, tyaga is actually really a power.
It is not the English word sacrifice for tyaga is more like a negative translation. If I have to translate the word tyaga, in a proper way, as it is used in Kailasa, I'll say, assert your higher existence by dropping the lower existence. That's the literal translation of tyaga as per Kailasa. Assert your higher existence by dropping your lower existence. Assert your Paramashiva and go on dropping your fears. I tell you, dropping the items is first level tyaga. Dropping the patterns is second level tyaga. Dropping the emotions is third level tyaga. Dropping your SDHD is the fourth level tyaga. Dropping the root pattern is the fifth level tyaga. Dropping your fears is the ultimate tyaga. Once you drop your fears, you are Paramashiva. I tell you, greed will not be your last enemy. Fear will be your last enemy. Greed will not be your last enemy. Fear will be your last enemy. In the war, always the king comes last. Like a Rama Ravana Yuddha. Ravana sends everyone first. Last he comes. Same way, in your life war, the last one will be coming will be fear, not greed. The fear will be the last one. Nothing can be compared to tyaga. Problems in the health? Do tyaga of food and sleep. You will see the whole system aligns itself. Problems in the head? Do tyaga of all the patterns. Problems in the heart? Do tyaga of all the emotions. Problems in the Anandagandha? Do tyaga of all fears. Tyaga is life. Whenever I heal people, I breathe only tyaga energy into their system, Kailasa's energy. Then they get healed. The Amritattva happens. In every level, bring tyaga in your life, you will be successful. If you decide to sacrifice, do tyaga of your fears, anxieties, anger, violence, the kind of the healing brought in your system. See, the impact of adrenaline on your system is drastically reduced. Adrenaline toxifies your whole system. The toxic impacts of adrenaline makes you take decisions in delusion. Understand? Toxic impact of adrenaline makes you take delusory decisions. It gives you the wrong idea about enemy and your strength, and even the wrong idea about who is your enemy. Sacrifice. Do tyaga. Then you will understand who is enemy and who is friend. Life will become intensely clear if you decide to cognize tyaga in your life. More and more tyaga. I am Paramashiva. How can I be this cheap? Go on, do tyaga by asserting your ultimate identity of Paramashiva. Listen. Asserting your reality, the truth, you are Paramashiva, and dropping all the other identities, fears, everything is tyaga. Na karmana, na prajaya, danena, tyagenaike amritatvamanasu, parena nakam, nihitam guhayam, vipracha te yat yatayo vishanti. Neither by actions nor by progeny and wealth. Prajaya, that word should be translated differently for each person. For example, if you are a householder, prajaya is word is like your generation. Means your sons, daughters, their kids, grandkids, great grandkids. That is prajaya. If you are a king, all the citizens are prajas. Prajaya. Danena, the word dana is same way, should be translated for different people in a different way, like a resources. Neither by karma actions, nor by progeny, or by resources. Only by tyaga. Eka. Tyagenaike alone. Upanishadic rishis are perfectly using Sanskrit. Tyagenaike amritatvamanasu. But by renunciation alone, immortality, amrtatva, is achieved, manifested, realized. That supreme reality, Paramasatya, is manifested. This Paramasatya is far beyond highest heaven, and the sages perceive it hidden in the cave of the heart, shining brilliantly therein. Parenanaham nihitam guhayam viprajadedat yatayo vishanti. Beautiful verse. Today, with the grace of Paramashiva, I'll instill the real tyaga in all of us. This is the definition of tyaga. I am Paramashiva. That's the reality, truth. How can I be so cheap with these fears and desires? Drop it. That is tyaga. If you manifest this cognition, you are Paramashiva, Tyagaraja. This is the Kaivalya Upanishad. Third verse. This is also called as Sannyasa Sukta.
just had a blast, powerful revelations on Icha Mrityu and various revelations on how you have to detox your system. Hope all of you enjoyed today's sessions. How was your experience in today's program? Take a few minutes and please share your experience with us. And with this, we're come to the conclusion of today's day. Tomorrow, you're going to be learning the secret of how you can break free from the illusion of Maya matrix and how you can achieve liberation from Maya. This is what we're going to be learning tomorrow. So make sure you are joining in for the program starting from 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And do take a few minutes and invite your family, your friends, your near and dear ones to be a part of tomorrow's program. Let's not continue today's day of Purnamam. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Parameshwar Paduka Arpanamustu Om Nityanandam.
Thank you all. Thank you so much, Nityananda.
Nityanandam.